sucked.
What are your bites in there? What are your bites in there?
Very courageous, but that's what had to be done. Fortunately, that line was on that bow.
Yeah.
The line was on the bow, and they dragged it away. They did save the whole marina.
Here he comes now. That's a kid that jumped in the water.
Huh?
That's a kid that jumped in the water and pulled it in by hand.
This boy here?
Yeah.
Well, he's the one who grabbed the bow line.
He grabbed him, then he jumped in the water and pulled it in by hand.
I'll write a letter on those balls. Well, huh?
Don't take my fucking picture. Get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then we're going to Florida.
Yep.
How long are we staying down there?
Today, maybe the winter.
Take a look at all of.
How did they know to put black cherries and white grapes together? That it would be the flavor adults have been waiting for.
4. Next on Eyewitness News.
So we ought to come clean, we ought to level, and then get in there and do your very best to help people in this country, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do.
I think that's what the American people want. They don't want a bunch of tit for tat and negativism. They want us to look to the future.
The immediate future for the presidential candidates? A boat explodes in Gloucester and heroic rescue of the 2 men on board.
You first find out your father was a Nazi, or you first find out your mother was in Auschwitz.
58 days to go in the fall campaign, and on this Labor Day weekend, the issue is jobs. President Bush threw out the first pitch to minor league baseball game in Louisville today. Bill Clinton would like to break the Republican stronghold in the South, but he was booed as he started a stock car race. The president also visited a Polish festival. The president was asked if people are better off than 4 years ago.
Anybody that's out of work cannot say that he's better off if he had a job before.
The first thing you have to do, the number one thing, is to pass a jobs program.
I asked for some specific incentives that would have stimulated economic growth, and the gridlock Congress said no.
We can bring the deficit down and increase investment and growth and create millions of jobs in this country if we go into invest and educate and train economics.
Voters think that Clinton can more likely bring about change, but they still trust the president more. Polls show a statistical dead heat in Texas, but Clinton leading by 10 points in the potential swing state of Ohio. An heroic rescue today in Gloucester. 2 North Shore men are hospitalized tonight with extensive burns after a boating accident. This happened at about 2 this afternoon in the Cape Ann Marina. The incident was videotaped by someone on the dock. Witnesses say 2 men were fueling their 20-foot boat when some of the gasoline spilled into the bilge of the vessel. When the boat was started, there was a fiery explosion. 2 environmental police officers responded to the accident scene.
When we arrived, of course, there was chaos among the other people who had the boat tied up at Cape Ann Marina because this vessel was drifting into the marina area near the hotel and alongside other vessels. At that time, what we did was we were able to get a boat hook and a line to the vessel and drag it across the river into an area where it was of no danger to the other vessels.
Officers Georgia Gannis and Bill Ramsey took part in that rescue. The 2 victims, Max Perlman and Benjamin Nardone, both of the Gloucester area, were taken to Boston area hospitals. They're listed in stable condition tonight. A Bay State man drowned in a canoeing accident in Kennebunk today. Authorities recovered the body of 34-year-old Douglas Beiruti of Holden from a wide area of the Musam River. His 16-foot boat capsized as Beiruti and another man tried to veer around an object in the water. Beiruti tried to swim ashore but disappeared after his life jacket